See if YouTube's going to do it. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone on YouTube. And hey, everyone on Facebook. And hey, everyone on Instagram. Just doing a quick one for you guys today. I had a really cool conversation with a friend of mine over the weekend, and it was over text, and got onto the subject of uh, sobriety and my choice to stop drinking and just go sober. And the one of the things that was brought up in the conversation was the fear of sobriety, the fear that me being sober is going to rub off on them, or they're, it's going to become part of their life or whatever. It's not contagious, okay? It's not COVID. It's not the common cold. It is not anything like that. You don't have to wear a mask. You can't catch it if you touch someone or whatever. It's not like that. All it is a choice. It is a mental decision. It's the same thing you do when you stop at a red light. You've made a choice to stop. Your other choice is to just go through the red light, but there's a huge risk there. And it's the same choice you make when the light turns green and you push the accelerator and you go in your car. And with any good fortune, you do a huge smoky burnout. I'm sorry, that's me. I digress. But it is simply a choice. It's think about it at the grocery store. Do I want English muffins or do I want toast? You're making a choice and you're choosing between one or the other. And I made a choice that I didn't want to drink anymore. And there's a myriad of reasons behind it, but I made that choice and I've stuck with it. And it's great. It's almost 2 years now. And the fear was that people wouldn't want to be around me now that I'm not drinking anymore, that I would be less fun or less engaging or less entertaining or less stupid or whatever. It was a fear that they would follow in that, and that held a lot of people back from whatever they were going to say or whatever they were going to do. It was a holdback, and I don't think that's part of it. Hey, Liz, who else is here? Oh, hey, glad you guys are here. That's cool. That's all it is. It's a choice. So when I made this call, one of the things I did was I kind of set up boundaries, but I made them they're not electric fences or anything like that. It's a simple boundary. One of the ones I did that just sort of, it helped me and hopefully explained it to my friends and the people I like hanging out with, that at my shop, you're welcome to bring alcohol over. You're welcome to, drink while we're doing stuff there. But when you leave, take it with you, because if you don't take it with you, I'm going to pour it out. So people really didn't have any problems with that. And I didn't hear anything. It was a very simple one to do, and sort of got the point across that, my shop is not a bar. It's not, something like that. So, hey, Diane. Oh, all right. You guys don't tell anyone, but Diane's supposed to be working. That's what she just said on YouTube. That's very funny. We won't tell anyone, Diane. No one will know. No one will know. The choice to do this was, something that each individual has to do. For some people, it's very easy. For me, it was, I don't think it was difficult, but I don't think it was easy. And it was for other people, those who actually have alcoholism, and alcoholism is truly a disease. It is a disease. Again, you can't catch it. It's not contagious, but it is harder for others to handle sobriety. So when they wake up every morning, they have to make the decision not to drink. And for me, I don't have that, in me, where I have to wake up in the morning and decide not to drink. Before I even go to the bathroom or shower or brush my teeth or curl my hair or anything, I have to make that decision not to drink today. for a lot of people, that have that, it's pretty fierce and it's pretty harsh. So, um, what I wanted to ask you guys was to try to understand that and just try to be respectful of it when people say, I don't drink. Um, you don't have to pressure them. They have enough pressure on them as is. And um, I think most people now with me, they understand that I don't drink. So there isn't, but there'll be that initial, the first few months, they'll be like, oh, dude, come on. It's, 4th of July. Let's go have a beer and a burger. Sure, that's always great, but that's not what I want to do. So again, I made that choice. I didn't push it on anyone, and I don't push sobriety on anyone. It's a two-way street. If they want to do it, cool, that's cool. If they don't want to, that's entirely up to them. But it's one of those things that I didn't want people to be fearful of me because I was sober, and I don't want people to think that I'm going to push sobriety on them. There's a lot of other stuff, religion, politics, all this stuff gets pushed on you. You Last thing you need is one of your friends trying to push a lifestyle choice and something else on you. So I don't do that, and I don't honestly. I've never felt the need to do that. But I will explain to people that I'm sober and that I'm not going to the bar with them. They can go. That's fine. Go have a good time. But or I might go to the bar with them, but I'm gonna get a Coke or a Pepsi. I'm not going to. I'm not doing shots. Sorry. And I, this is just how my life is working now, and I needed people to understand that. And I think a lot of my friends and a lot of my close friends have understood that. And it was really nice to hear from this friend that they were worried that I would become someone totally different, and that they had this fear that it was something that would happen to them. Like they would just all of a sudden be like, oh well, since you're sober, I'm gonna automatically become sober too. It doesn't work like that. You have to make that choice. You have to make the call inside your head, inside your heart, and inside your life in order to do that. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not anything bigger than that. It's not anything smaller than that. And depending on where your alcohol use lies, it's going to be up to you. So please don't freak out about that and worry that it's something that I'm going to push on you or that you're going to you're going to catch. And if you do like it, great. But we're not going to have birthday cakes saying congratulations, John Smith, on being sober. Choosing to be sober. Nobody, unless you really want that, we can do that. But make the choice for yourself and make the choice for your life and your health and sanity, everything else. But don't worry that you're going to make that choice and people are going to be afraid because they really shouldn't be. And conversely, those who don't choose to be sober, don't worry about it. You're not going to catch it. Just try to understand that this is a choice they made. And then also, if you have questions, ask them. Jesus, hey Brian, that's my brother on Facebook right there. If you have questions, ask them. Communication is so incredibly important. Humans have this great ability. You need to communicate. Ask the questions, and people, no matter what it is, if it's sobriety or nuclear physics or AI or whatever, ask the question. Don't sit there and wonder and then go overthink it and then draw the wrong conclusions. So just ask the question. Hey, what's it like, being sober? I'm like, well, I'm saving a ton of money. I'm in a lot better shape. I'm making better decisions, more focused. There's all these benefits. And then, yeah, what's the hardest part? The hardest part is not, when there is a celebration, someone's birthday party, not having a drink with them. And when, like I said, 4th of July, having one of Brixie's incredible burgers with cheese and chips or mac salad and a beer is one of the best things in life, but I'll do all of that except the beer now. So that's the little change. What It's usually the people who drink who are uncomfortable with the topic. Yeah, I can agree with that. That one's, but I don't want people to be fearful of it. It's not a bad thing. Like I said, it's just a choice. It's not, um, you know, it's not. Did you light a busload of nuns on fire? It's nothing like that. It's not a bad thing. So I don't want people to be afraid of it. And I also, those who are sober, please understand that these people do have questions, and please help them to understand. Like I said, it's a two-way street. It goes both ways. Um, I follow and fortunate enough to talk with Mark Kendall, who's been sober for a very, very long time, and he had a very tough time with it. He was a hardcore alcoholic, and watching him help other people, not only in the music world, he was the guitarist, is the guitarist for Great White, but watching him help other people in the music world, but also in his community when he's out on tour, doing all of this other stuff. Oh, sir. Hey, Dakota. When I see Mark doing stuff like that, it's a little more inspiring, and it makes it easier for me to talk about it. Because I don't want it to be the focus of the conversation, but if someone wants to ask me questions, I'll definitely do it. So I just wanted to get that out there. After the conversation with my friend this weekend, I didn't realize that people would be afraid to talk to me because they didn't think I was, they thought I was going to be a different person, or that I was going to be militant about no drinking ever, no alcohol, and not within 100 years. It's not like that. And because it is a choice that I've made, I'd sure go have a 12-pack of beer on the counter. I don't care. That's fine. Just take it with you when you leave, because I don't have any use for it. And it's cluttering up my house, and I have a clean house, and I don't have it. So you can have fun with it too. But please don't be afraid of the people that are sober. They're not going to, it's not a cult or anything like that. It's just a choice that they made. And it's the same thing. Like I said, if you're choosing between, do I want toast or do I want an English muffin? You're making a choice, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And I'm watching the weather above and behind me as I'm talking to you guys, and it was absolutely stone cold, not a cloud in the sky. This has happened in the last 20 minutes. This stuff has rolled in, and I think we're going to finally get a little bit of rain here. So this will be interesting. I'll have to go check the radar. I wasn't checking radar. So that was it for today, and trying to keep all of this positive and trying to help folks out through questions that they might have. And it's nice when I have friends that say that stuff to me, because it inspires me to bring this to light and make sure that people are informed, or will come in and ask questions. And hey, Steve. So I like that they do that. I like that they're not afraid to talk to me. I'm not going to stop talking to them or block them on social media or delete their number or any shit like that. I'm just going to they ask a question, I'll answer it as honestly and truthfully as I can. So please don't be afraid. That's the other thing. They say live fearlessly. That's really what you should do. It's a really great way to run life. I promise. Checking off those fears is a big thing. A big thing. Really helps. So that's about it. I hope everyone had a really nice weekend. I had a really fantastic, very nice, relaxing weekend. Very cool. Lots of sun, lots of time in the pool. You guys saw me in the pool, Saturday night? Friday night? Saturday night? And yeah, that was super nice. Was in the pool yesterday as well. So thankfully, I have a really nice pool. I don't know. You guys can still see it back there. There you go. So yeah, this weekend, a ton of car stuff this weekend in Tampa, going up there for that. And this week, I'll be doing stuff over in Kev Shop on YouTube. So you guys cruise over to YouTube. And those of you who are on YouTube, just go over to the other channel. And thanks everyone for listening today. I really appreciate it. Now I've got 40,000 errands to run and try and get all this stuff done before the rain comes. Because working on sprinkler systems in the rain is not as much fun as it sounds. So uh, thanks everyone. I hope everyone has a good gas day. Everyone in the Midwest, please be safe. I just saw gnarly storms going through Indiana, going to Ohio. So please, please, please turn on the weather warnings on your phone and please stay safe. This stuff rips through really quick. And I have bad news. Mother Nature does not give a shit. She has a much bigger plan and it doesn't involve us. So yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, everyone please stay safe. There's nasty weather the next couple of days, literally from Little Rock to Milwaukee and from like St. Louis over to Pittsburgh. That whole little square, excuse me, is going to get really gnarly weather. So please keep heads up. I'll keep heads up too, but this, I don't know what's going on here. I hope I don't need a jacket. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, please put them down there. I'm happy to answer all of them. And I guess that's kind of it for today. Of course, I got a million more things to do, but I love talking to you guys. So you guys go first, and then I'll go do the rest of the stuff. Don't forget to show someone that you love them today. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the tip of their nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's really important for them, but it is far more important for you, you, and you. All right. Thanks, everyone. I will catch you. I'll catch you tonight over on YouTube at Kev Shop, or I will catch you. I'll catch you here, maybe. Let's do one tomorrow, right? Let's see what the rain does. Let's see how the sprinkler system does. All right. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you later. Do, do.